Zach Cregger is back in the director's chair to bring us his unorthodox brand of storytelling with his latest film, Weapons. If you've seen the trailer for Weapons, you already know you're in for a creep fest. But is this follow up to Barbarian a worthy successor, or does he hit the sophomore slump?
Because the night before, at 2:17 in the morning, every kid woke up, got out of bed, walked downstairs, and into the dark. And they never came back.
Weapons stars Julia Garner and Josh Brolin in a dreary story in which Garner plays Justine, an elementary school teacher who comes to school one day and all of the students in her class are missing. Josh Brolin plays one of the missing children's father who's obsessed with finding out what happened to his son. And that's all I'm willing to say about the plot of Weapons. If you've seen Barbarian, then you already know to expect the unexpected. So of course, as always, we'll start with the highlights. The main highlight to me for this movie is the concept and the directing of this film. After seeing the trailer to this film, I was already sold on the concept, and I trusted Zach not to insult my intelligence with twists and turns that were predictable. And boy oh boy, nothing in this movie is predictable. He tells a nonlinear story following several members of the community while slowly building to the reveal, and ultimately the end, which no one, and I mean no one, will see coming. His direction, especially in darkness, really added to the dread and creepiness of this world. Much like with Barbarian, his use of shadows and silhouettes really kept you peeking through your hands for a good chunk of the movie. This film doesn't overly rely on jump scares, so when they happen, they'll get you every time. The sound design also adds to the movie, making every sound mean something and ramping up the score at the right times, and letting scenes sit in silence, which at times can be the scariest thing of them all. The cast is up to task, bringing us into this world, and this time Zach brings in an ensemble. But to give away the names might give away too much of the movie, so just know everyone in this film is convincing with their character work. Which in turn leads me to the lowlights, which are the characters themselves. One thing about me in movies is I have to feel something for the characters, and it's on the writers to write their characters and dialogue to make you as an audience feel the way they want you to feel about those characters. So when you watch Rocky, you want to root for Sly because he sees himself as an everyman, and you see him as an everyman who just wants to be a somebody and be champ. Or when you're watching Training Day, you root against, and in some cases for Alonzo, because he lets you know he's the bad guy, but he also leads you through the gray of him being a hero in his own story. In this movie, all of these characters sucked. The story and the concept keep you invested in seeing this through while watching people fumble through this as if they're trying to fail and nothing seems earnest. They all come across so unlikable, especially Julia Garner's character, for a litany of reasons. I sat in my seat rooting against all of these characters and wishing their kids would just reappear as suddenly as they disappeared into the night. And luckily, Zach didn't insult us that badly. The ending was abrupt and a bit messy, and did leave you with quite a bit of questions as you left the theater, but that isn't necessarily a bad thing, unless you're a moviegoer who likes everything wrapped up neatly in a bow and everyone hugs it out like an episode of Full House. They say style makes fights, and this movie's style really added to the movie's lore and its substance. This film manages to take you on a journey filled with barbaric twists and turns. You'll be engaged and invested in the story, but with those twists and turns, there are some tonal shifts. As the movie starts off very drama-filled, then it gets into some horror elements. But by the end, it almost turns into a full-blown comedy, albeit an extremely dark one. Don't ask me how, just go see for yourself. But who exactly is this movie for? It's for the fans of Barbarian. If you like Zach's non-linear storytelling style and the weaving of multiple storylines into one succinct story, then you'll enjoy this. If you're a horror fan, I think you'll enjoy this. But this isn't the scariest horror I've ever seen, so hardcore fans might not enjoy it as much as a casual like myself. If you enjoy a good twist and want to be surprised and shocked, then you'll love this because the reveal of what actually happened to the kids will have you talking about it long after the credits roll. And no need to wait for the end of the credits to roll because there is no post-credit scene at the end of this flick. Just go home and hug your kids. Have you seen Weapons? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you guess the reveal and ending beforehand? And if so, why are you lying to yourself right now? And why are you trying to lie to me and the rest of the internet right now? But go ahead and drop a comment down below with your favorite horror reveal that you didn't see coming. Mine will forever be Jigsaw standing up at the end of the original Saw. I was terrified watching him stand up as if I'd just seen a ghost. But what about you? And of course, while you're down there, go ahead and like this video and subscribe to the Have You Seen That With T YouTube channel and hit that bell notification so you can see when my next movie review drops. But until next time, go hug your loved ones and tell them that you love them, and tell them to like and subscribe to the channel as well. And take them to see a movie, and I'll catch you later.